Alright, we want to clean up our Google account. In the Google App Drawer, select email, Gmail. When you click on it, you'll find your inbox. You may have to wait a few minutes for it to load. Remember, we are in the inbox folder. This inbox folder shows you all the inbox emails. I guess you don't need all of them, but they are stored on your account, so we need to clean them up. You may go one by one. Do I need this email? Probably you read it through. If you didn't read it through, click it so that it opens. If you find that maybe it was a notification or you know what it needs, you go back to inbox. Probably you don't need it. If you don't need it, you can delete it. That's a single email. What happens to the rest? So if we need to delete all these emails, maybe, and we leave a few, we'll have to select all, so you can see that all of the displayed emails are selected. Sometimes you'll need to select multiples and multiple emails. Probably this email is needed. I also need to leave this. Then I click delete. They'll go. So my inbox is free. If it still shows more, I still need to click and all of them will be selected, and then I'll delete them if I need. Minimum, I can have around 2 emails, but not hundreds or tens or 50. I don't think I need them. So we need to clean them up so that we free some space. To take a screenshot of what we've done so far, we need to maybe create a Google Docs account, a Google Docs file, so that we record our evidence. Yeah. So I'll create a Google Docs file here, and after creating it, I'll make sure that I record what I've captured. So the first one was inbox, cleaned up. I only have 2 emails. You may ignore the rest of the notifications there. So at the moment I have my docs file, it's loading. So evidence of my Gmail inbox. Nothing much here. My inbox. So which screenshot are we taking? We are taking this. On your keyboard there is a key called print screen. In short, it's written as PRTSC. On my keyboard it's in between Alt and Control keys. It's called PRTSC, print screen. Press it once. When you press it once, you may hear a sound. If you don't hear a sound, you may need to press it again. Sometimes you may need to press Ctrl Alt and print screen together. Go to your Google Docs. Actually, you may have to go to your pictures folder. There is a folder called pictures. You'll find a picture there, and it will be your screenshot. This shows me what I took. This is my screenshot of inbox, and I've recorded it here as evidence. If you need to crop your image, you may need to select it so that you only show me the necessary parts. Remember, you are in docs. Yeah. If you also not, if you don't want me to see your other bars that are opened, the tabs, you may just minimize it up here. This is what we are interested in. And then after you press enter, the rest of the image will disappear. So you have your first, you got your first screenshot recorded. Yeah, so we have to go to the next. How do we go to the next? We need to now we need to record our trash. Yeah, trash. We need a screenshot for trash as evidence that we've cleaned it. Yeah, so we go to back to our Gmail. Remember, anytime you get lost, you have to click the Google App Drawer so that you go back to Gmail. I'm in Gmail. Go back to inbox. This is where we were. Now we need to go to trash. If you are not seeing it here, drop down menu, scroll down to trash. Remember, we are from inbox. Scroll down. If you can't find it, you have to click more and you expand that. Then ensure not to go down here, it's just up here. Click trash. If you select it and click it, you'll find that your trash has a lot of stuff. I don't want this stuff there as of now, so I need to empty trash now. Yes, I have there. Yeah, that's a confirmation message. My trash is empty. Now I need to take a screenshot. Print screen on our keyboard. PRTSCO Alt Control print screen. I take a screenshot. Then I go to the pictures. I'll find it there. This is this was the first one. This is the second one. Yeah. So how do we drop it there? You may just drop it in there. That's our trash. Actually, how will you know that it's trash? The first one will show you that it's inbox, and the second one is trash. Yeah, we can still, you can leave this space. The second step, you may leave it, the step of cropping. But if you are concerned about your privacy, maybe not showing me the tabs, it's okay. You can crop. Yeah, you can crop it. Press enter. You leave only what you are supposed to leave. Yeah. Now let's go to Drive, and that's probably the last one. It will be it may require us to go to the next page, but if we don't want to go to the next page, then we need to minimize our pictures. We need to make sure they are small enough to fit in there. So we can get some space where we can put the screenshot for Drive. The first one is for inbox, trash, and Drive. Where do we get Drive? Back to our email or back to our classroom. The app drawer shows you Drive. Yeah, those are apps just as others. So we go to Drive, click Drive. When you click Drive, it will open in another tab. In Drive, you probably have so many things there that you do not need. Yeah, one of the most remarkable one is called Classroom folder. So in the Classroom folder, double click it and find whatever is inside. I know you may have like maybe grade 6 or technology, grade 7, I don't know. Inside there, delete whatever you don't need. I expect you to have like a single folder, and inside that folder you should have files which you no longer need. The teacher no longer needs them. Right click each file and remove it if you don't need it. If the teacher hasn't marked it, or if you need it for future reference, don't remove it. Right click each file, remove it if you don't need it. At least you need to have there like 5 to 6 files. I don't know. So So at the end you'll have a clean drive. You can also go to your trash and drive and you empty the trash so that you don't have anything there. So back to my drive, I'm going to take a screenshot of only those that are there. Everything that is there will show up. Whatever I'm right clicking and clicking remove, I don't need them. Probably they expired or I have them somewhere. If you still need them, please don't remove them. And once again, I want to remind you, use your school account. I'm talking about the school account, because your personal account may have information that you still need. So after clicking everything, after cleaning up everything, now you are ready to take up a screenshot so that you submit it for. You can see there are lots of documents here. I'm deleting so many of them. Yeah, I'm deleting so many of them. I know it may take you time to delete all of them. You may have to do multiple selections. You may have to do multiple selections using mark and so on. Yeah, but the easiest is to right click and remove. They don't want you to delete in groups. Yeah, at the end when they are over and you no longer have so many, or actually you don't have the unnecessary files inside there in Drive, then you'll have to take a screenshot as usual, print screen, then open your file, go and insert your latest screenshot there, and as usual when it reaches there, select it and crop it so that it becomes smaller. And then after cropping it, you need to make it smaller. After making it smaller, they can fit on a single page. Don't mind even if you submit 2 pages. I want evidence that you have cleaned up your inbox. I only have 2. You have cleaned up your trash. Your trash should be empty. And then you've cleaned up your drive. Your drive should have a few files, including its trash, which should be empty at this time. Because after cleaning up them there, you go to the trash of drive and clean up, and you go back to your drive. It's simply clean. It has a few files that you need. I guess this does the magic. Then after doing this and you are ready, your name will already be up here. You'll just click turn in. Yeah, and everything will be fine. Remember to always do a cleanup of your emails so that you don't take up a lot of space.